Prince Harry's decision to attend the Invictus Games in Hague but not Prince Philip's memorial in England has been questioned by an ex-royal protection officer. The Duke of Sussex made the decision to journey to Hague shortly after announcing he would not be attending his grandfather's memorial, citing security concerns. However, former Met Inspector Ken Wharfe, who was a protection officer for Princess Diana, Prince William and Harry told MailOnline that the Invictus Games links to the military and soldiers means that Harry could be facing a greater risk at the sporting event than he would have at the memorial. He said, "I'm baffled about why Harry thinks he would be safer in the Netherlands than in the UK. He would have travelled to his grandfather's memorial service with his brother or father and received protection from the Met. It's not like he would have been turning up at Westminster Abbey on a bike." He added, "The Dutch police will be doing their own security assessments and liaising with Harry's private security. But my view, it is more of a risk to go to Holland to support a charity with a military link than coming to London last week. Harry wants everything to be the way it was before he left for America. The Royal Netherlands Marechaussee are in charge of protecting the Dutch royal family, their guests and visiting dignitaries. The Dutch mod said, we take measures based on the security threat level. The Duke of Sussex is challenging the 2020 decision of the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures and has offered to fund his own protection when he visits the UK. Harry was told he would no longer be given the same degree of personal protective security when visiting from the US, despite offering to pay for it himself. But Harry does not feel safe when visiting under the current security arrangements, the court was previously told. Harry is arguing that his private protection team in the US does not have adequate jurisdiction abroad or access to UK intelligence information which is needed to keep his family safe. Parts of some documents in the Duke's claim against the Home Office will be kept secret, a High Court judge ruled as he criticised Harry's legal team for an entirely unacceptable breach of court rules. The Duke founded the Invictus Games to aid the rehabilitation of injured or sick military personnel and veterans from across the globe, by giving them the challenge of competing in sporting events similar to the Paralympics. After being delayed by the pandemic, the next staging of the international competition will take place in The Hague from April 16 to 22. Speaking on GB News Breakfast with Eamon and Isabel, biographer Angela Levin said she believes there's a second reason aside from safety fears that the Duke didn't make the journey for the Thanksgiving service. Ms. Levin added, "I think that there's another reason. He doesn't want to come here without a Netflix gang of photographers and people there. He needs to make another documentary because they've got lots of money and they haven't really done anything." Ms. Levin also argued that Harry's concerns over safety weren't a valid reason to not attend his grandfather's memorial. Ms. Levin said, "There were hundreds of people who were involved in the Duke of Edinburgh's charities. You saw 3 heirs to the throne, royals from Europe and beyond, and yet he felt he wouldn't be safe. It's absolute nonsense, isn't it? You only had to come from the airport just to where his grandmother was. It's a disgrace." He knows very well that he can't have all the details of MI5 and MI6 anymore because he stepped back from being a working royal. Among those attending were the Prince of Wales, the Duchess of Cornwall, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, the Countess of Wessex, the Princess Royal, Princess Beatrice, and Princess Eugenie.